Hey everyone, it's Stephanie again, and you are tuned in to another Ask Stephanie. All right, before we get started, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be the first to find out when I post these videos. All right, before we jump into this Ask Stephanie, I just want to give a shout out to BetterHelp. They are the sponsor of this video, and let's just talk a little bit about BetterHelp. I don't know if you guys know, but May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And the goal of Mental Health Awareness Month is to raise awareness about mental health, as well as eradicate the negative stigmas associated with mental health. And so BetterHelp is an amazing online therapy platform with over 20,000 licensed professionals worldwide. And their goal also during Mental Health Awareness Month is to provide more access and resources to people wanting mental health. I always say mental health is something that everyone goes through. I think a lot of people think about it in a negative way, but if you are a person, you can benefit from therapy services. This year's theme is Together for Mental Health, and it is really wanting to prompt people to share personal stories in order for us to know that we're not alone. I'll be honest, as a therapist, it surprises people when people hear that therapists have therapists. I lost a parent in 2020 as a result of the pandemic. I lost a parent, 5 weeks after I had my first child. So I knew that speaking to someone and processing what I was going through, processing my grief and the trauma, I knew that would be really important for me in order not to get into a space that I couldn't recover from. So mental health is not this thing that a particular person is going through. We're all going through it. If you are a person, you can benefit from these services. If you want to process anything or life changes or even good things can be overwhelming. I think when we think of therapy or mental health, we think of the negative things. Some of the greatest gifts bring about a lot of stress, a lot of feelings of overwhelming emotions, maybe not knowing how to get through those things, or maybe not knowing how to rise to the occasion of this great thing. It doesn't have to be negative. So I think it's really important that people just take advantage of these resources and not let something have to happen in order to do it. So if you're interested, let me tell you a little bit. It's very quick to get started. After you do a quick online assessment, you are matched with a clinician and you can get started within 48 hours. One of the best things that I love is the assessment is quick. They offer financial aid, so you don't have to worry about, hey, I can't afford it. They are willing to work with you. They let you choose whether it's a chat, whether it's a phone call or a video session, whichever you're most comfortable. You don't have to wait in a waiting room and have to drive there. And all of this time, some of the things that kind of get in our way of taking the next step with this, you don't have to do that. And one of the things that I love the most is they let you change therapists for free. And I think that's really important to note. Just because someone is a therapist doesn't necessarily mean that they are the right person for you. Sometimes energetically, the vibe is off, right? So you want to switch someone and they don't want to deter you from not engaging in therapy. So, hey, you switch at no cost to you. You may say, hey, that person may be great, but they're not for me. Let me see if I can meet someone else that can better suit my needs, because it's about what you need most importantly. So I think it's really important to take advantage. What better time than Mental Health Awareness Month? So if you use my link, betterhelp.com/Stephanie Lee, you get 10% off of your first month. So what are you waiting for? That is BetterHelp, HELP.com. All right, so let's just jump into this week's question. All right, it comes from Kimberly. Hi, Kim. Have you ever told a client, this marriage is hopeless, just get out now? Or do you always just give them the tools to figure out on their own that their marriage can't be fixed? No, I have never said that, Kim. Here's the thing. When you sit with someone, you want to make sure that they are guiding you in the best manner possible. The role of therapist is not to tell you what you're gonna do or tell you what to do. It is to help you process your thoughts and emotions and feelings, and especially when we're talking about couples counseling, really giving both parties the space to feel free to communicate and have that space to not only communicate their feelings just out loud, but with each other, and help ensure that the best communication is happening so that you guys can figure out what it is that you want. I would never tell someone, unless it's like some dangerous situation, to get out or that their marriage is hopeless. People go to counseling to either stay together or to realize that maybe they're not going to stay together or that they don't. There's a lot of things that can happen. But if you feel like anybody's ever telling you to do something, and it's not like for the safety of you and or the other person, then that is problematic. Because it's not their marriage or their space or their role to tell you what to do. I don't know if you are in counseling or if that's something that you're interested in doing, or you know, based on this, I would assume that there's something going on within the marriage. It's at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you. So use that as a platform to accomplish whatever goal you have. If you both are going to, you know, therapy for the goal of remaining together or for the goal of figuring out how to be independent or break off the relationship or whatever the case may be in the healthiest way possible. I think that's the goal. However we're doing, whatever we're doing, it has to be healthy and have longevity. Then that's great. But no, to answer your question, no. I hope everything is going well, and thank you guys for tuning into another Ask Stephanie, and I'll see you guys again. Everyone have a wonderful day.